Hello YouTube, and this is Soundwave913 here for another Transformer review. Now, a long time ago, back when I reviewed, I believe it was either G1 Bruticus or G1 Superion, someone commented on one of the videos saying, "Hey, when are you going to review Bruticus and Menasor?" And I said I would review Bruticus, and I'm pretty sure it was the Superion review, but I said I want to review Menasor because mine was broken. Because at the time, my Menasor had a broken tab on Motomaster's top of the truck. It was missing parts, and they all look crap. But a couple years later, I have a good set of Stunticons here. Now, most of these guys are complete. Oh, well, particularly two, and, well, mainly kind of one. So, let's review Menasor. So, let's start off with Stunticon number 5, Wild Rider, who I believe is a Ferrari. I am pretty sure on that. So in car mode, he is a Ferrari. Maybe if it's wrong, I'll put an annotation over here, or here, or there, or on the camera. All right. So, while in vehicle mode, Wild Rider, well, doesn't have many defined features other than having a Decepticon logo. If the camera will ever focus, and I don't get why it's not focusing, because there's actually a decent amount of light in here, because I'm filming mid-afternoon. Okay, that should be better. Let's see. Will it focus? Focus. There's nothing in the background. Focus on Wild Rider. Okay, that's decent. More Decepticon logos, a rub symbol, because back in the day, you didn't know if these were Autobots or Decepticons, despite them having obvious symbols on them that depict which one was the good and which was the bad guy. Basically, his color scheme is gray, light gray, and red, and black, and silver. Only 4 smaller Stunticons all come with their own attack modes, and Wild Rider and Dead Ends are very similar. And here's Dead Ends. They're very similar. The only way I can tell mine is my Dead Ends one broke, and my Wild Rider one is very loose. So you just plug in the back, and well, there you go. There's Wild Rider. Fun. But that's what you get back in 1986. Transformation for this guy is incredibly simple. In fact, he's the simplest out of all the Stunticons. Pull the legs out, flip the door down, and there you go. And you can just push the arms forward. Now, I only have one gun for all these guys, which I shall get to him in a second. But here he is, Wild Rider. See the camera. Focus on him. But considering this camera does not have a nice autofocus feature, come on, focus, focus. I don't even think it's focusing, but his face does not look accurate to Wild Rider whatsoever. He's got lots of stickers, which this one should be right there. Yes, that would look off group, which I'm glad this one isn't, because I picked this off eBay a long time ago. And for G1 articulation, that's really all you get. Arms, and then headbanging, and that's it. There's Wild Rider. Let's put him back off to the side there. Let's take a look at this guy. The other leg, Breakdown, who is a Lamborghini. And I know this because it looks like Sideswipe. I mean, look at this thing. It looks like Sideswipe. Just paint it red, and there you go. In vehicle mode, he's obviously a Lamborghini with white, blue, black, red badge / symbol, and rub symbol. And here's his attack mode. Wonderful. And actually, I do have one breakdown here. It's the bot shot breakdown. And actually, I have one other breakdown over here, but he's not in vehicle mode. I shall compare him in robot mode, because breakdown is kind of the only Stunticon that's got like a lot of variations. Like he was in Transformers Prime, He was in Bot Shots. He was in ROTF. Motormaster, not really, besides the Legend class guy and Commander Wars. Same with Dead End's name's been tossed everywhere. Dragstrip got a universe repaint, and Wild Rider no one cares about. And yeah, this is such a painfully obvious Roadbuster repaint. Alright, let's transform him. He transforms differently than Wild Rider over there. Pull out the legs, flip them out, push it back in, flip the car hood up, and there's Breakdown, the tallest member of the mini Stunticons, with back kibble. Let's see if I can focus on his face, but I don't think it can. As you can see, he has a Cyclops eye. He's got a little mouth, a Decepticon logo, which again is supposed to be right there. Stickers, and he can do this. And arm articulation, which is hindered by the back, which Wild Rider's is not really. So there's Breakdown. Oh, before we get off him, move the camera up. Here's his comparison to the ROTF Scout class Breakdown, which has similar colors, but yeah, not the biggest Breakdown guy. And here's the Bot Shop version. It's a shame we never got the Transformers Prime Voyager Breakdown. Hasbro. So let's get these two out of the way. Go back there. And let's take a look at Dead End, who is the only mini Stunticon I have complete. As you can see, he's a maroonish red-brown color with a very distinct yellow stripe, which Dead End is known for. He's got a rub symbol, which you cannot see. Basically, it's activated by lights. More Decepticon logos. And out of all the Stunticons, I don't know which vehicle this is. It's just a generic car. And, of course, his attack mode. Fancy. So he basically transforms the same as Dead End. Just flip out the legs, push him in, fold the head back. There you go. And I will have to say, he has one of the more accurate faces of the... Okay, not particularly. First off, no, he's not supposed to have a black nose. This one has seen much wear because that is the Combiner port. Yeah. As you can see, he's nice. And he's the only one I have the small little pistol to, so... There, that's what the pistols will look like. I'll get you, guy. Crap, no bullets. Yeah, because there's no missiles back in Gen 1 days. He's got tons of stickers, and that's really it. For comparison, here is compared to Combiner Wars Breakdown, which I cite as a really good figure. I think he might be my favorite deluxe that, besides Firefly. I see what you did there, Hasbro. But he's actually a really good figure. Once I get, and that's actually, those two back there, Breakdown, there was Dead End, Breakdown, Wild Rider, I don't have their variations in Combiner Wars, so that's why I'm not showing the full team off here. I don't even have any variations on Wild Rider now thinking about it. I have Breakdown, Dead End, Dragstrip, and Motormaster. Okay, yeah, Motormaster, but no Wild Rider. So, there's Breakdown for you. I'm at Dead End. It's kind of, yeah, you can see, tallest member. Finally, for the mini guys, we come to the one that everyone loves, Dragstrip, who, for some reason, is a female in the BotCon 2011 set, which everyone was very cross about. And this sticker is not my fault, because the reason why I wasn't going to reveal the Stunticons because my set I got repro labels for, and I did not know at the time that you had to remove the old sticker, so that's why. And this is one of the old repro labels I didn't use, and as you can see, it's coming off. But this is the most inaccurate of the vehicle modes, because when has a race car had 6 wheels? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got engine, place to put it, yada yada. But he doesn't care. Dragstrip. And of course, and then with the guy in the cup over there, that cup. There it is, in all of its glory, which, this one you have to push it down, which is better than the others. There, perfect. Now, its transformation is different from the other three. In fact, it does a little bit more involved. First, you flip this part up, extend the legs like the others, flip them up, and actually he's the only Stunticon in vehicle mode that he's facing down, so it's not looking down on the ground. Flip the cockpit back, which, be careful with this piece right here, because I had my other drag strip, that part broke. And here's drag strip in all of his glory. The most face accurate of the Stunticons, I would say. Like in the show he had a visor, but who cares? He's basically yellow. And I'm gonna let you know a little secret. I hate the color yellow, but he's one of the few exceptions. Now, as for comparison, let's take a look at the first Combined Wars Deluxe I ever purchased. Drag strip, because, you know, Deluxes were expensive. Yeah, he's a little bit more accurate to G1 than this guy. Well, to the show, I meant. And I don't remember the Stunticons coming with knives. It's kind of a theme. But anyway, let's get him out of here. Drag strip, he's really cool. One of the I think he's the fan favorite. Now let's get on to the Optimus Prime impersonator himself, Motomaster, who has purple stripes, a Decepticon badge, a rub sign, the tab that broke in my other Motomaster, which is packed away at the moment, and, well, barely any stickers, and chrome that's actually pretty decent. Yeah. This is so obviously an Optimus Prime guy, because it was kind of based around him, and, well, no separate trailer. And it's basically the standard Decepticon, or Destron in Japan, colors, which is basically black, gray, purple, silver. There you go. He does have a second mode, which we'll get into in a second. First, in order to get into that mode, pull the arms out. Well, what will be arms? Pull these bits back. Flip this out. Get the little mini car, which was the other reason why I did not get my I didn't review Menasor before, because I was missing this part. So yeah, that's yeah, nice base mode there, buddy. So let's take him out of the way. Let's actually transform Motomaster into his robot mode, which basically consists of flipping out the arms, flipping this part up, extending the legs, seeing how painfully obvious my Motomaster's missing all of his stickers. Separate the legs, flip the feet up, and there is the boss man himself, the motor of the mastering. And yes, he is supposed to be out of scale like that, because G1 Combiners were like that, out of scale. Well, to their team, to the boss, and the guy to the other guys. As for articulation, well, he can move, shrug a bit, and he can do that. He does come with two weapons, the gun, and this sword, which is not only bent, but lost a lot of its chrome. That's always good. As for comparison, yeah, I think you all know where this is going. And this is a fun fact, the hardest transformer for me to find in a long time, which is Combined Wars Motomaster. Yeah, this guy took me a very long time to find. Yay for me. But, yeah, there's his gun, there's his knife. It's not purple, which kind of sucks. They did get the boxy look of him, right? He's a decent figure, not like the best thing ever, but he's not bad. So, what else can these peoples do, despite, you know, the obvious 5 guys plus a ton of parts? Insert those parts here now. There we go. Into a big guy known as the Menasor. So, yeah. Let's get these guys merged up. So let's get Motomaster out of here. Well, with these two. Let's focus on these two. Transformation for these guys is basically flip the arms down, push them in, and grab a foot plate. Like this. And basically you're transforming them back into their vehicle modes, and except not flipping the hood up and just placing this foot plate right there. There you go. Take Motormaster, remove his gun, his sword, push in his arms, flip up the legs, which actually that's kind of amusing that he can do that. Take his crotch plate. Yes, a lot of Gen 1 combiners had this. Take his chest plate. See those two nipple holes right there? I mean holes. Pegs. Yeah, I don't get it why. And place this. Line it up. There you go. Flip these parts back. Like this. And these holes will attach to their heads. Like this. Forming them up. And it's painfully obvious that this camera cannot obviously support Menasor here, but let's get him. Let's go. Let's get the camera up and running. Despite me using some tape in order to stand the tripod up. Drag strip, and while we're again turning back into vehicle mode, except basically transform back to vehicle mode, do that, and put a fist there, and yes, purple chrome. And I just realized I'm almost out of time because my camera is blinking red. That's never good. Well, not on battery, but you know what I mean. Just hit that end. Rush it a little bit here. And I am slightly cheating because this is actually a bootleg Menasor fist that came with my first set. Touch the arm. Here's his face, which this was originally silver, but I painted it red, and the horn broke. That's always good. And there you go! He is completed besides his weapons of mass destruction. And there is Menasor himself. Oh, and yes, the bootleg fist, well, the gun likes to pop out, which is real. The fist is fake. As for articulation, what more do you expect? Arms, and that's it. Like, you can do this, but that's really it. As for comparison, here is Voyager class Motormaster. Here is Cameo number 5 Armada Starscream. That's how they size up to Voyager and a Deluxe of today. And as for a Combiner, well, I only have one over here, but he is a reissue. Here is Platinum Series Edition Predaking, released last year, or 2013. Yeah, fun fact, he is the smallest Scramble City Commander. I believe the smallest commander, I believe, is Monstructor. He is the smallest Gasol version, which is basically the Five Guys team. He's the biggest. And my god, he's big. Don't ask me to review him. I cannot find the stickers to him. Because when I first got Predaking, I placed the stickers somewhere. That's annoying. So, back to this guy. Looks awesome. He's made of cars. Would I recommend him? If you can get him, that's good, because this guy is one of my favorite assaults. But if you want to have him battle Superion, that's never happening, because Superion is like 5,000 times taller than this guy. And if you can't find the G1 set, go for the Combiner Wars, guys, but beware. Motormaster and the little car Blackjack are hard as crap to find. So, this is Soundwave913, and I'm out of here with Menasor. Bye.